Yo, YouTube's interesting part right now, I can tell you that much. I'm excited for this part. I hope you guys are as well. There's a lot of intricate steps that we have to deal with in order to get Mew, or to go through, not to get to deal with. That sounds like it's a pain. It's not. Obviously, the Mew glitch involves glitching the game, but it doesn't involve using a Gameshark or any other cheat codes, so it's somewhat legitimate, but I think you guys should know about it if you're really trying to catch all 151 Pokemon. Obviously, you can catch Mewtwo in that unknown cave, the Cerulean Cave, which I think is kind of ironic that you can catch a Mew right here and in that cave, which are both kind of in Cerulean City. I will cover more of the Route 24 and Route 25 statistics, Pokemon trivia, and items later on, but first we're going to focus on getting our Mew. In order to do so, we first have to catch an Abra, which can be pretty difficult to run into, but you can get one here on Route 24. So I'm going to head up north, and you want to avoid running into this trainer that is in this grass patch. So you want to go up and down, don't move left or right, and hopefully we can run into an Abra here pretty quickly. I just want to show you catching the Abra just so you remember that. I don't want to skip over that, and hopefully we can run into one here. It's only a 15% occurrence rate to run into an Abra, and yes, you can run into more weakling Caterpies as well, so that gets pretty annoying, especially when they're at level 7. Some people like to use that Fat Man that I have, that Jigglypuff, and get it to a place where it has a speed above 25. Here's our Abra. Let's see if I can throw a Pokeball at it and catch it. Some people like to have that Wigglytuff above level speed of 25. But I think I can catch a Pokeball, or use a Pokeball to catch this Abra. Alright, so maybe not. It's going to use Teleport, obviously, so we're going to try it a couple times. Hopefully get it here pretty soon. If you have a Wigglytuff, which you can use a Moonstone and evolve your Jigglypuff to a Wigglytuff, which will allow you. Here's a Bellsprout, so I'm going to eventually catch a Bellsprout as well. But if you use your Wigglytuff, which has higher speed than a Jigglypuff, obviously, you can capture a Abra easily if you have a speed over 25, because you can just use Sing, and then with Sing you can obviously put that Abra to sleep and not worry about it teleporting back to wherever it teleports each time you screw up with the Pokeball. So here's another Bellsprout, of course. I'm going to run again, and we're going to catch a Bellsprout, don't worry. While I'm here, I'll just cover it. There are no new Pokemon other than Abras and Bellsprout that you can catch on this route, on this little patch of grass. In Pokemon Red and Yellow, you can catch Oddishes in place of this Bellsprout. So if you're playing that version, you'll be seeing Oddishes now in place of these Bellsprouts. You can catch Abras in each version on Route 24. Every other Pokemon is either a Pidgey, a Caterpie, a Metapod, something like that. Also on Route 24, there are besides that Nugget, there are a couple There is a Thunder Wave TM45 up on the plateau that I did not go to quite yet that you can also get. So no Bellsprout, no. Alright, so I'm just going to see if I can weaken it a little bit. I'm going to use Bubble, and then I'm going to try to capture this Bellsprout, and then off screen I'm going to try to run into an Abra, and then I'll start from there. I don't want to have you guys bear with me until I run into another Abra, so that's a critical hit. That's getting a little low there. And I'm also going to go to the Pokemon Center, and with that money I got from my Nugget, I'm going to get some more Pokeballs, which will help me catch that Abra, so please. Beautiful. So there's my Bellsprout that I caught on screen for you guys, and I'm going to pick it up in a little bit once I run into an Abra that I will be catching. So see you guys a little bit later. No, I'm not going to give you a nickname. Alright, see you a little bit later. Alright, so here I am. I am back, and I got my Wigglytuff up to level 17, so it has a speed of level 25. And look at that! Look at those hit points. That really shows that it is a Fat Man. It is a big marshmallow. It's pretty thick, and it takes forever to level up. Jeez, you eat those experience points. So now we got Abra asleep. I'm going to throw a Pokeball at it, and I bought a ton of Pokeballs with the money I made. And boom! So that's our Abra now. That was quick. And we're going to head over after we read this. Using its ability to read minds, it will identify impending danger and teleport to safety. Where do you teleport? You going to tell me where? I want to know where your Abra nest is. Anyways, so we're going to head up here. This is still Route 24. Don't be confused. And now we're going to go over to Route 25. Here is Thunderwave, which I'll pawn off at the mart. TM45, Thunderwave, another useless TM that I was referring to, about previously. I don't know if that was the last part. And right now we're going to head over, and we have a lot of trainers to fight. And I've got, I did some grinding because I had to get Wigglytuff grinded up, so I needed to use other Pokemon. So I'm going to switch out, put Big Bird in the league, put Boulder out there, and put Wartortle third. And we're going to fight through these trainers, and there's one trainer that you do not want to fight. I just got down from Mount Moon, but I'm ready. And one interesting fact that I was looking at, Route 24 and 25 are the northernmost places in Kanto, which I thought was pretty interesting, just because you wouldn't think that. I mean, it's the second city, basically, that you'll run into, big second major city with a gym that you'll run into in Kanto. You wouldn't think that routes connecting to that city would be the northernmost city in the game. That just shows that it's kind of similar, with Pewter City being the similar location as Rustboro, being that's a northwestern part of a map. So this isn't going to be good. Got Gus working against a rock ground type. Alright, I'm going to have to work through this Boulder, Mr. Elvis. And here, this is a different route that we are on. We are now on Route 25, not 24 any longer. Route 24 encompasses Nugget Bridge and that little grass patch where I caught that Abra and the Bellsprout, and that Thunder Wave. Route 25 is a little bit different. Route 25 has no new Pokemon that you can catch on grass. No new Pokemon on grass that you can catch. Let's see. You worked hard. Well, thank you. That's a pretty sensible trainer. Drat, a Zubat bit me back in there. Where there? You're just referring to random places now? Seriously? Alright. So we're going to talk to this guy and battle him now. Local trainers come here to practice. Here, like that route specifically, I don't see what's so great about it. Because you're a youngster, you have very little logic in your words. So he's going to use Rattata. But, there are no new Pokemon that you will be able to catch here on Route 25 in that little grass patch right there. Although it's pretty interesting, using a Super Rod, obviously you can use a good rod and a Super Rod to get pretty good Pokemon on this route, but using a Super Rod you can catch a Kingler. I think this is the first occurrence so far that you can catch a Kingler. I'm not sure, but you can catch a Kingler in Pokemon Yellow, only at level 15 to level 25, to 30% occurrence rate. You're decent, which is a pretty big occurrence rate. All Pokemon have weaknesses, it's best to raise different kinds. Good info. Alright, so talk to this one last guy. You're going to see Bill? First, let's fight. Bill is the man. He is a Hollywood man. Everybody loves him. Anyways, here on Route 25, no new Pokemon as I said before, but you can get Seismic Toss, which I'll definitely be using. Seismic Toss is a great move. You can teach to a lot of different Pokemon. I used it on Charizard before, and this is not a good type match. I'm just going to switch out Wartortle. I don't want to be grinding through this battle against an Onix. This guy is... What's sad is that this guy is probably a much better trainer than Brock in Pewter City, but he's stuck out here at Route 25 in a bunch of bushes, mixed in with the Mew glitch, totally forgotten. World Turtle's already up to level 28, which is nice. And even that one Onix is probably better than Brock. So, you're something. I got 595 bones. The trail below is a shortcut to Cerulean City. Alright, so now this is where the Mew glitch starts. So what you want to do is you want to come over. You don't want to fight this trainer. There's that trainer right there that I'm looking at. That is the boy, not the girl on the bottom of the screen, but that boy. You do not want to fight him yet. He is a level 17 Slowpoke. Do not fight him. Instead, come over here. Don't go to him yet, and keep trucking down. You could also get a hidden. I'll cover the rest of the items. All right. So you want to head over here, and what you want to do is. You want to come down right here, and get ready to pound start. This might take a little bit of time, so if I don't get this right, alright, so you want to step right here, and right when you step directly down, you're going to have to. Here, I'm gonna let's see if I can get a save state going. I'm just gonna get us. There we go. Okay, so now that you're right here, the trainer, once you you go to your Abra right here and teleport to the town center. The question mark will appear above his head, and he'll be like, "What the heck's going on? I want to fight you, but you just teleported away." Oh my goodness! All right, so you slammed enter and you teleported back to the Pokemon Center. Now you can go all the way back up to Route 25, excuse me, and go up Nugget Bridge and everything. And don't worry about the route that you're taking to go up there quite yet. So just keep heading up. Boom, boom. And now you can head all the way over here to fight this Slowpoke dude. Just head over here, and we're going to run into him pretty soon. Make sure that you're one step above so he takes one step into you as well. So I'm going to make sure my... and you cannot press start or enter right now. So I'm trying to press start and enter, and it won't show up because it's still a little screwed up. It's not really responding if I'm not describing myself correctly. So you can step over here and you can fight him. So make sure you have a very strong Pokemon in your lead. You can still press A, but you cannot press start or select, I believe. You can still press A. So you're going to fight this youngster. He has a 1 level 17 Slowpoke, like I said before. Make sure you have a strong enough Pokemon in your lead. Big Bird is fine. We're just going to gust him up. Use Sand Tech maybe, whatever I want to use. And Slowpoke obviously has a pretty good defense, so make sure you're not confused. There we go. I'm a little scared right there, getting confused. So you gotta stop using that. Is it the only move you have? It's the only move. I'm only using Gust. So now after you defeat this guy, you want to teleport right back to the Pokemon Center. I'm not mad. What are you then? That's the saying. I saw trainers from around the world. So now you have the ability to go back to your start button. You want to use your Abra and you want to teleport to Cerulean City Pokemon Center once again. So now you want to make sure you take the left side of the Nugget Bridge. Stay on the left side, take the inside route, and you'll run into a place where it'll stop. If you know what I mean. It just appears. Oh my gosh! Dude's floating in the water. Are you okay? You need a life preserver? You need a life jacket? Whatever. You need me to throw something out there? You to bail you in? He's floating in the water. He's going to Cerulean Cave. All right, he's on a mission. We're gonna let him go. And the start screen just showed up. Oh my goodness. So what you want to do is you want to press B and boom. Guess who this is? Mew. Oh my. Who is this? The Pokemon that I got going to Pokemon whatever movie 2000, getting that free holographic hieroglyphic card, and we're gonna use our item, and I'm not sure if it has teleport or not. I'm not sure if it has teleport or not, but we're gonna use this Pokeball right now. And I missed the Pokemon, so it used Pound on me. Pound might be its only move, but it's important to have the Wigglytuff so you can throw the Sing down, and obviously it won't defeat you. So just take your time, make sure you get the Sing down on it. You can weaken it a little bit, but I don't have any Pokemon probably that will. Oh, it woke up. Well, you're not a very deep sleeper, Mew. Go to bed. Take some sleeping pills. I think that should be a move, like sleeping pills, like a certain Pokemon, like the types that they have in the attributes or whatever they have in the 3rd generation sleeping pills. If you're facing that Pokemon that has the sleeping pills, a Pokemon will stay asleep longer. So obviously because it's Mew, it's legendary, whatever, you can miss the Pokemon a lot easier. But because it's at level 7, the catch rate is increased mightily. So I have an Ether, so even if I run out of this Sing, I could throw an Ether down on this Wigglytuff, and it'll help me out. It's nice that if you get to level 18 with the Wigglytuff, you can get Pound, which probably won't kill the Mew. So if you wanted to do that, you could just use Pound. And he broke free again. So we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be here a while, but it's all for a Mew, so I can be patient. All right, I'm getting sick of this already. Actually, I'm not getting patient. So Pokeball once again. Come on, Mew, let's go. No, stay there. If I only knew where that Great Ball was on Route 4, I would be able to capture this guy probably. Alright, so I'm probably not going to stick to this. If he's asleep any longer, I'm going to see what move I can use that won't kill Mew. Darn it. And I can't even use my Abra to weaken it at all. Alright, so I'm going to use Sing again. I'm trying to think, do I have any moves that are not good against Psychic types that I could use on it that are weak? I don't really have any weak moves. It would be nice to have a water gun on this Wigglytuff right now, or a pound, which I probably should have done. Oh yeah! Mew is ours! Very nice. Pokemon 151, I believe. So we're going to read this information. 151, the very final one before we run into Chikorita. So rare that it's still said to be a mirage by many experts. Only a few people have seen it worldwide. So, well, I've seen it in Pokemon, not Pokemon. I'm not going to name you, no. But I've seen it in Super Smash Bros. So I don't know about you. I've seen some pretty legendary stuff then. So I'm going to head back down on the Pokemon Center, and I'm going to deposit this Mew. I just want to get it out of my party. It'll just infect my team with craziness, with aliens. I don't know. I kind of refute it as Mew is like an alien. Like, why is it considered a legendary Pokemon? It's nothing special to look at. It's like Jirachi. Are you kidding me? Like, great. Anyways, so that's pretty exciting, though. We got the Mew glitch taken care of after I screwed up with the... I realized I was pressing A, not start. It's still a little bit different on my using a keyboard for the emulator. That's why I was unable to immediately complete that goal when I was about trying to stay away from that one trainer. So now that the Mew glitch is taken care of, we're free to do whatever we want to on the on Route 25. And with the Mew glitch taken care of, I'm going to take care of the rest of the trainers that I have to face before going and exploring the rest of Cerulean City. So that's it for the Mew glitch part that I referenced previously. Hope you guys were able to bear with me through the cuts and the different editing, and me screwing up with that one guy and using 10 Pokeballs. But that's how I do it, and I hope you guys can catch your own Mew. See you guys next time.